The iMac has been long overdue for a redesign. And tell me, just how long have you seen this iMac floating around? Technically, it's been around for 10 years, plus and minus. Since its design refresh, and rumors have been flying around speculating a redesign is coming soon. In the Apple Spring Loader event, they finally revealed the all-new 24-inch iMac that will officially replace the 21.5-inch Intel-based Mac. But how about 27-inch iMac? Are they going to add one more thing at the end of the show?
Thank you for being with us today. We look forward to seeing you again soon.
No? Fine. But I guess there'll be a 30 or 32-inch iMac using the M1 or M2 in the near future. That's going to replace the 27-inch iMac. And along with its MacBook Pro lineup to complete the Mac transition from Intel to ARM-based chip. In my previous video, where I talk about my initial impression on this colorful iMac during the event. In that video, I see no significant redesign at all. At least on the surface. With my all-powerful editing and coloring skill, this is what I got. Exactly as the old iMac, isn't it? Jokes aside, it is also the same for every generation iPhone in the past, where it don't fix when it ain't broke. The iMac redesign has been always praised for being nice and clean, except those huge bezel and chin. This incredible thinness where your whole computer is fit inside the small area. This has been made even better with this year's design. Casting aside the curve we just shaped in the past, they now follow the design philosophy of the iPad Pro. It is just a slab of aluminium that is just 11.8mm thin all across the board. That being said, the thickness is really breathtaking. But who the hell will look at the iMac at the side? Maybe the first time you set up your iMac, or plugging in the USB at the back? That's all I can think of. But still, the redesigned iMac still sport a larger than normal bezel compared to its competitor. Or even Apple-owned Pro Display XDR and the large chin, most suitable to stick all those colorful sticky notes to match the color of your iMac. So, overall, in terms of design, there's not much else to impress except for the first time you unbox it, or see it at the store, or at a rare occasion, looking at it from the side. But one redeeming quality of this iMac is color. It jumped out from the norm that all monitor is either black or white. The variety of color in this iMac really adds a flavor to your desk and your personality. But the main reason for this redesign to happen is because of the M1 chip. That sweet M1 chip. As everything is included in this small little chip. Apple is able to eliminate lots of components inside the previous iMac to make this iMac possible. As the M1 chip has been with us since the announcement on 10th of November 2020, the performance of this chip has been praised heavily that in some cases even outperforms the almighty Mac Pro. So the performance of this 24-inch iMac that replaced the old 21.5-inch iMac is definitely not a pushover. Here are the benchmarks set by the M1 Mac Mini, where it supports the same SoC and also does include a fan, similar to the iMac. But by the time this video published, the benchmark of the iMac might as well be surfaced. So here we go. As you can see, the performance of the M1 outperformed even some of the high-end Intel Core i7 chip that cost $1,000 more. Apps open blazingly fast, even editing multiple streams of 4K video is much smoother than even the Mac Pro. So if you're worrying about the performance, rest assured, you're getting the best bang for your buck for the amount you paid. But one of the downsides of the M1 chip is compatibility. Rosetta 2 has been doing a great job in translating the non-M1 optimized chip to a usable state and sometimes even outperform the Intel-based Mac version. But all of this can be solved with the passage of time. Just make sure the apps that you're using is compatible to M1 or at least translate nicely by Rosetta 2. In Apple promotion video, where it shows all guys enjoying their new iMac in a casual activity such as light gaming and FaceTime. No heavy lifting tasks like photo or video editing. So, this iMac is not for you if you intend to use for video editing machine, at least according to Apple. In my opinion, if your budget is constrained, the performance of the M1 chip is more than enjoyable for casual 4K video editing. And lastly, is the pricing. Apple has always added some Apple tax into their product, where its product is almost priced higher than its competitor or alternative. But in my opinion, the iMac has always been a product that has the least Apple tax associated with it. If you try to build a similar spec iMac using the PC counterpart, including the monitor, keyboard, and mouse, and speaker, you will find that the price does not vary much. In fact, going to the iMac, we have all those products integrated into one nicely designed package. So the price of iMac, I will argue, is fair, but it's all depend on whether macOS is for you or not. And upgradability, that's another story for another day. In the end, if you want a reasonable price desktop that's damn powerful for the price that it's asking, and you're comfortable in using macOS instead of Windows, then I guess the new iMac is a good choice. But once you decide to get one for yourself, the next question is, what color should you get? And for that, you have to decide on your own. That's it. Like and subscribe if you found my content helpful. Thanks for watching. Ciao.